Alright, so this video for today is going to be a little bit different. And it will most definitely not be filmed all in one piece. Because we're busy, we're traveling. But this video is going to be about homeschooling and how I organize everything. Had someone, SD Haggis, otherwise known as Sky, asked me if I wouldn't mind doing that, and so here I am. I thought about just doing it like an over the top view of what I'm doing now, but I thought it'd be helpful to take you guys through the progress of where I started with my organization and where I am now. And I also thought it'd be helpful if you knew about my state's rules. So, in the state of Oregon, you are legally allowed to homeschool your child if you register them as a homeschool student with your local school district. And you are required to do state standardized testing in 3rd, 5th, 8th, and 10th grade. Now, you get a pass if you're in public school and then you get pulled out and do homeschooling. There's an 18-month window where you don't have to take the test. So, if, let's say, your kid's in 4th grade and you pull them out, they don't have to take the 5th grade test if you don't want them to. They have to score at least like a 15 percentile or higher, which takes a lot of wrong answers to do. For example, my two daughters did their testing in 3rd and 5th grade, and they got done with schooling in April, and then they didn't do any testing until the end of August, and everyone was above that. So that's nothing to worry about. You have to keep the test records on hand. Other than that, you don't have to do anything else. If you're stationary and you want to participate in any like organized sports with the schools, you are required to do the state testing every year. But other than that, it's what you would like to do. And the testing are reading, reading comprehension, like grammar, English, and math. That's it. So if you just want to focus on that, you could, but my kids love learning about everything else. So that's for the state of Oregon. There's other states that are more strict. Other states are not as strict. I'm going to hopefully remember, and I'll put in the description box below the website for that has the rules for all 50 states. And then you can look it up for your own state. But as far as organizing things, this is what I do. Good morning! It is 6:14 a.m. Let's see what these two are doing here. Ellie's brushing her hair. Ellie's brushing her hair. Jackson's getting ready for his next job I'm going to give to him. Cousin's outside raising the hitch. The other one's outside doing stuff with the tires. I'm going to put in my teeth for the day and get this show going on the road. I'm so excited. I love the beach. The beach is my favorite place ever. Okay, bye. I promise I look a lot more awake than I feel. In fact, I think this child sums up how I actually feel on the inside. Hi, Ellie. She looks tired. Who wants to have fake awake faces? So we're all hooked up, about ready to leave from Mount Hood, and then we're going to make a stop in Sandy for breakfast. What do you guys want for breakfast from Safeway?
Wait, donuts.
Or muffins?
Donuts.
Yeah, they think we're having donuts. I think we're gonna have muffins. Because I don't feel like them being hyped up while we're driving down the road. But we're headed to another Thousand Trails campground in Newport, Oregon. I'm looking forward to being on the coast. I don't even care. Like, even if we lived in the backwoods somewhere for a month on the Oregon coast, I wouldn't even care because it would smell so wonderful to me. Actually, I decided that I'll just intermix that in with this because there's going to be stuff to talk about. Yes. Alright, I hope you enjoy this video. There'll be part travel vlog, part homeschool organization advice from someone who's been doing it.
40 years.
I don't even know. 5+ years. At least 5 years, if not longer. Okay. Catch you on the road. Jesse, you don't need to look at the camera because you pay attention to the road, but how's it going? We're driving down I-205 to merge into I-5, and it just magically changes roads at some point. We misplaced a card that we need, and so we have to go and get it replaced. I survived this route that saved us 5 minutes, but raised my blood pressure 52 points. So, what'd you think of the road, Jess?
Not bad. I mean, I've had a lot of practice. Need for Speed has taught me a lot of these.
Okay, we're at a rest area in outside of Salem. Oh, it's really noisy. Hold on. Alright, we're at a rest area outside of Salem near Albany. We're going to make one more stop for gas, and then we'll be on our way. But I think the next clip you're going to hear from me is I'm going to chat and talk with you guys about what I've done with organizing things. Okay. Alright, finally got gas. Only we had to wait a minute because this person parked in front of us. But this is a good chance to say that no matter which way that you choose to organize your stuff, you should just choose what works for you. Don't make whatever organization way that you're doing it to be overwhelming. Sometimes the simplest thing is what works. So when I first started homeschooling years ago, the kids would just have workbooks, so I didn't have to organize them. But then when they got a little bit older, like 1st, 2nd grade, somewhere in there, I would like take the pages out and put them in two pocket folders, and then I'd say around 1st and 3rd grade, I would use the file folders with the prongs and do about 30 pages at a time. But I got a lot of that by that time. After, I want to say, a couple years of that, I progressed to file folders. So I would just do everything they needed to do for that week or that month. It was a week at a time. It was a month at a time. But then there's all these loose papers everywhere. Who likes loose papers? So now what I like to do is I get like 2.5 to 3 inch. I get 3-inch binders. I order them off of Amazon, and I got the dividers that come in 8 different colors, and each color is a different subject. For those that have that many subjects, and so they didn't get overwhelmed, I would do like a month's worth of work in each divider. And the dividers had pockets, and as they completed the work, they would put them in the pocket. And the reason I like binders is that as homeschoolers, you can take your work with you anywhere. You can take it on your bed, in the kitchen, outside, to the park, if you're on the road. And if you don't have enough to want to do a whole... I put all of their subjects in one binder. You can have multiple binders. I like one big binder because we live in an RV. But if you have a house and you're able to do like all of like English and writing in one binder, all of like history and social studies in another binder, science in another one, that will work too. But I feel like binders is the most efficient way to organize your things. So that's my 2 cents about that. Alright, we made it to Whalers Rest in Newport, Oregon. Now we're just waiting in line to get checked in. There's someone in front of us, there's someone behind us, other than the kids. Yeah, that's about it. Uh-oh. Jesse put us in park. I think we might be here a minute. like put like lots of words right here to cover up their faces. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, we made it to our site after some trouble finding a spot that would fit. Jesse's doing something on his phone.
Books.
Oh, downloading books. Hannah's writing. Illy, you gonna go inside? All right, Illy's going inside. And we're leveling this out. Next is hooking everything up, like the power cord and the water and the pipes. So I know it's really echoey in here, but this is the North Clubhouse, and it's open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. There's hand sanitizer, and yes, they're asking you to mask up indoors if you're not vaccinated, because this is Oregon, that's what's happening here. We got an assortment of puzzles and games. What do you think of the games, Lily? We got one cool sofa, 2 cool sofas. I can put my books in here. Yay! You can pay for cable if you want. We got a pool table, a puzzle table, and a couple other tables. And we got a TV.
She's in the water.